Hi there, Holly here. So what I wanted to talk about in this video, which is still going on from the last two, is if there is anything within you that you want to address directly, okay? Let me know in the comments. Is it, say for example, you're having trouble letting go of certain things, or you're having trouble forgiving others. You know, you're struggling with these things in your life. You want to forgive, but you just can't. Or you think you've forgiven, but you can't let it go. If there are things that cause you fear, let me know in the comments. You know, no question or no comment is irrelevant, because if you're bringing it up, it doesn't just serve you. And this is something that's super important that you all know. Every question and every comment that comes up that is discussed in all these videos isn't just for you. You're not the only one going through it. There are millions of others out there that are afraid. There are millions of others out there that can't forgive, whatever it is that they can't forgive. There are millions that can't let go. There are millions carrying this heavy backpack around. Now, one of the things that I thought was really important in what I read before, in the chapter that we're working on, the introduction, that paragraph, the one thing I did want to work on is, at each point, we have made interpretations about others, about the world, and about ourselves. To be awake to who you truly are is to understand that it was always their truth. Because as children, when you come into the world, you're just love. You're just this beautiful love and this beautiful light. And that's all you know as a baby when you've just come out into the world. You don't have any judgments about anything. You don't have any ideas about racism. You don't have any ideas about good or bad, or right or wrong, or any judgments about anything. You're just love. You're this beautiful, beautiful love. And this incredible light that's just come into the world. And the adults that are holding you as their newborn baby, they've already been through decades of living on earth. They've been through decades of suffering, decades of pain, decades of anger and fear. And then you come in. And what happens is, for the first few years of your life, you are this beautiful love. You know, and for a really, really long time, I honestly believed we came to receive the love from these grown-ups. That was what we were here for. And that is what we do throughout our lives. We spend most of our lives trying to get the love from these parents that brought us into the world. That's what we think, that's what we believe we're here for. And it's only been through the 5th book you can change your past, which, by the way, we're going to go through all the books. So don't worry, we're going to get there. But we need to start at the beginning, because I found when I started, I was really lost. Once my daughter came, I was lost, because she was what I was hoping for, you know, that would change everything. And she did, but not in the way that I thought. You know, I honestly thought I would be so filled with love for this baby that I would be in peace and bliss and joy for the rest of my life. Nothing else would matter. She was the answer to all my prayers. And she was, but not in the way that I believed she was. You know? Because now, looking back, I realize, you know, we come in and we are this incredible love. We've just come from the one, the whole. We came here. We had to separate from the whole, but we've only just separated. And we come in and we're this beautiful love, this beautiful light. And the truth of it is that we came to remind these grown-ups, these parents, that that is what they are as well. They are this beautiful love, this beautiful light. They are the same. They came from the same place. They are the same. It's still inside them. This beautiful love, this beautiful light. This is what they are, but they've forgotten. By the time you come, after these decades of all this pain and all this suffering, they have forgotten that this is who they are too. And so what happens is, after a few years of us trying so hard to return them to the love that they are, we try so hard to remind them, but you are this beautiful light. Why are you sad? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you angry? Can't you see that you're this beautiful light too? That what I am, you are as well? After a few years, we turn our own backs on our own beautiful love. Because that's what they've done. And we start to follow them. We leave that love behind. We've given up on trying to return them to the beautiful love that they are. And we go into the world. We follow their example. They've been here long enough. They brought me into the world. Well, what are we doing here? What are we meant to be doing here? And so we take on their beliefs. If they believe that the world is not safe, like my mum, she believed, the world is not safe. And why would it be safe for her when at the age of 5, both of her parents were taken away from her? They both died. So to her, this is a hostile place. It is definitely not safe. So we take on that belief. The world is not safe. Her parents were taken from her at the age of 5. We are not supported here. We are all alone. She was left alone and suffering in, incredible grief at the age of 5. We are all alone. There's no one here for you. If your parents are taken away from you at the age of 5, so those beliefs were passed on. But we're alone. We're unsupported. Love can be taken away. That was one that, inadvertently she passed that on to me. Love is taken away. And it was funny that it was at the age of 5, when my sister was born, that I felt that love was taken away from me and given to my sister. It's so funny how things turn out. But these are all beliefs that we take on, and it's their beliefs from the people around us, from our parents, or from whoever raised you, because not all of us are raised by our parents. We take on beliefs from school, from our teachers, from other students, our friends at school, our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, all the people around us. We begin to take on all these beliefs. But when you are born, you don't have any of them. You are born with none of them. You just are this beautiful light that came from the whole, from the one. You didn't have any beliefs when you were born. This is something that you take on in your childhood. And these beliefs are all in your backpack. They're weighing you down. They limit you. They tell you what you can and can't do, what you should and shouldn't do. They limit your experience here. And the reason for that is that we come to have a limited experience because When we're not here on earth, we are unlimited beings, limitless. We are infinite, unwavering love. This is who we truly are. And we come here to have this beautiful human experience. But the first step, we're going to go in steps. I'm going to take each step as a baby step. Because you don't realize, you start, when I first started with Your Past is a Gift, that was seven years ago, 2017 it was published. And when I least expected it, it was over. All that anger was gone, All that sadness that I carried for so long was gone. And the pain, you don't realize, but all of a sudden that backpack is so light. I can't say that it's totally gone. There are things that still, come up. But less and less. So I'm hoping something stirred within you with this video about the love that you are, the beautiful light that you have inside you, who you truly are, this beautiful light that you truly are, this energy. We think of ourselves as these bodies, these separate beings, and yet we are this beautiful energy. That's who you truly are. And that energy, some call love, some call God, some call the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter, it's still the same thing. It doesn't matter what name you give it, it's still who you are. It's this beautiful energy. All right, my darlings, I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages, because it might just be what you need for that day. All right, my darlings, bye for now.